In this video, we're going to talk about the OnSearchPartFilterCompute event. And first, let's show what we have here. We have a very simple grid that has a search part. And when you fill in your fields here in the search part and click the search button, Alpha 5 takes the values that you enter into the search fields here and computes a filter expression in the case of DBF or a where clause in the case of SQL tables. But the OnSearchPartFilterCompute event is used to allow you to customize the way the search filter or the where clause is computed. So let's actually go ahead here and demonstrate what happens. So I'm going to go here into the search part and type in a search criteria that is, say, L and L. And by default, Alpha 5 does wildcard searches in each field, and that's a property that you can set. So when I click the search button here, you can see I find all of the records that have an L somewhere in the first name field or an L somewhere in the last name field. And the way that the search was computed was based on settings in search properties over here. You can see that my search style right now is set to 2, which is contained in. I can also basically set my search style to 1, which is an exact match. 3 is starts with, and 4 is a wildcard, where the user must enter the wildcard characters explicitly themselves. So let's now go to this event, to the OnSearchPartFilterCompute event, and I'm going to put in a debug1 statement. And you can see that in the comments in the event handler, we tell you that the method takes E as an input, and inside E there are two very important properties: e.rtc.filter_searchPart and e.rtc parameters_searchPart. So the OnSearchPartFilterCompute event fires after the user has clicked the search button. So the data has now been submitted to the server, and Alpha 5 has actually taken the information that you submitted, and it has computed what it thinks the filter or where clause should be, but it has not yet executed that. So it's going to let you change the computed filter if you want to do that. So let's go now to working preview, and I'm going to go there and type in L and L. Now in this case I'm working with a DBF file, so we're going to be generating syntax that's appropriate for searching against DBF files. And so let's go here and say search. And now if I go up here and in my debugger, I'm going to look at the current value in e.rtc filter search part, and you can see that what Alpha 5 has done, it has computed this search expression. The S match is the XBasic function for doing a wildcard search. So we're doing a wildcard search in the first name field for the string star L star, and we're doing a search in the last name field for any values that contain L. Now in my event handler, if I were to go now and change the value of this property, then instead of executing a search using this filter, Alpha 5 would execute a search using some other filter. So what I'm going to do here is, in my code, I'm going to go and change this value here to another search field. So let's go ahead here and run it. And so you can see now that we're seeing the results of our search. But now I'm going to go here and make some change to demonstrate my point. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to just remove the debug. And I'm going to just simply go here and say e.rtc.filter search part equals first name equals Michael. And I go there now, and I go here and I type in, say, S, and then I press search. And you can see that what Alpha 5 did was essentially it totally ignored whatever values I entered over here, because my event handler just simply hard-coded the filter